Okay, as you can see, behind me is one of the example of slope structure, which is called retaining wall with a weak hole. Wall built for the purpose of withholding soil from erosion and collapse. These landslides are usually caused by water flowing either on the ground or in the soil behind of the retaining wall. To avoid this collapse from occurring, the retaining wall is needed to be constructed in a proper manner so that it does not fail and will work properly. Okay, and each retaining wall is fitted with a perfect waterway, which is what we call weak holes. These weak holes is to drain water from the behind of this retaining wall. Okay, behind me is a cascade drain. Cascade drain can manage and control the flow of water on the earth's surface from upstream to the downstream area, and also from the berm drain. Okay, water from the upstream will flow through the cascade drain, and water from the cascade drain will flow into a tow drain. This is what we call tow drain. Tow drain will collect the water from upstream to downstream. Okay, that's all from me for the example of slope structure in my hometown. Thank you. My name is Muhd Azim. So today I will explain about the slope at Penang, which is located at Jamboree, Penang. So for this type of slope, this is a natural slope. This we call the slope is covered by all the trees here, and so on. For the shape of the slope, I think it's a concave shape. This we call at the top. The top upstream one is the 2 times more steeper than the below this one. So from this slope, they also have a stone pitching that is built and also called as retaining wall. So the function is stone pitching here or retaining wall here is to protect the slope segment or to protect from the sudden drawdown of the slope, and also to protect from. So back to the stone pitching of the wall. For the stone pitching, the stone that is usually is about 30 cm to 40 cm radius. Okay, so on the stone pitching, therefore there was always a weak hole. You can see there is one weak hole here and then one weak hole there, and so on. So for the function of the weak hole in the retaining wall, it usually provide an opening that allows the drainage of any moisture that came from the behind of the slope, from the back of the wall, through the penetration capillary action or leakage. So therefore there is also a drainage system at the below of the slope. So this drainage system will help when there is a sudden rainfall or flood. So the water will not go up until it can move to the slope. Okay, done.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my name is Nurbatrisyia binti Abdullah Umar, and today I will share with you guys about one slope in my hometown area, which is in Topa Ahmad. So first of all, I will tell you guys a little bit about a slope. So a slope is when there's a block of rock situated on a slope, which is being pulled towards the earth center, which is vertically down by gravity. So and these forces can be divided into two components, which is shear force and normal force. Shear force is the force that pushing the block down the slope, and while the normal force is when the force is pushing the block into the slope. So as you can see, the slope, I think it is a uniform shape of slope. So as we all know that the slope have many types of shape, which is concave shape, convex shape, S shape and uniform shape. So I think this one is a uniform shape, as the steepness seems to be the steepness of the slope seems to be constant with the length of slope. So as we can see, there is a retaining wall here. So the retaining wall here is built in order to prevent the soil erosion from occurring. In this area, and lastly we can see there is a drainage system here. So this drainage system is built in order to remove the excessive water flow that flows through the slope in the soil, through the slope, and it will flow here. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Nurbatrisyia, and today I'll be presenting on slope. This is one of the housing area in Macang Bubuk, where previously there is hill here, and the hill is cut in order to construct for the purpose of housing area. Behind me there are a few features for this slope, such as the retaining wall and also the weak holes. Basically, retaining wall is constructed in order to prevent landslides from happening. This is because landslide could cause the house built on top of this slope to collapse. This slope it uses the method of cut and fill, which refers to the process of leveling out the ground for the foundation by adding soil, removing soil, or both. For this slope, it uses the cut method. Behind me there are two types of retaining wall, which is a retaining wall that is used to built by using concrete and also by using the masonry unit. Basically, retaining wall is a structure that are designed and construct to withstand lateral pressure of soil or hold back soil materials. The lateral pressure could be also due to earth filling, liquid pressure, sand and other granular materials behind the retaining wall structure. Basically, this slope uses the gravity retaining wall, which depends on its self-weight only to resist lateral earth pressure. Commonly, gravity retaining wall is massive because it requires significant gravity load to counteract soil pressure. Sliding, overturning and bearing forces shall be taken into consideration while this type of retaining wall structure is designed. At this slope, there's also weep holes. Basically, weep holes or weep break is a small opening that allows the water to drain from within an assembly. Weeps are located at the bottom of the object to allow for drainage. The weep hole must be sized adequately to overcome surface tension.
Hello. So one type of slope is cut and fill. As you can see, the cut section. So basically you can see that the slopes here, the purpose of this type of slope is to make the access easier for the farmers or for any transportation to get to the top of the hill. So right here I'm standing next to on top of the berm and next to the flight. So as it can be observed that the flight itself has a very steep angle, and it looks like it will fail after some point if no safety precautions were made here, because it's first of all it's bare, and secondly it's the angle is too steep. So this is part of the cuts. I don't know whether it's safe or no, but let's continue for the sake of the assignment. So from technically speaking, this is the berm. This is part of the berm, if you consider this a berm, and here's the slope structure. You can see the angle for this is very steep, so it has a high chance of failing from observation. And here's the berm. Okay, here's the slope again.